Good day everyone, welcome to the channel. This is Video Fashion. Today this is what we are learning, a 3-step play sleeve attached on a straight sleeve, and I assure you are going to gain a lot in this tutorial. So if you are new here, please subscribe to my channel, and if you have already subscribed, please keep watching the video. I'll keep uploading good videos for you. And if you benefit anything in this tutorial, please like and share my video. Learning how to make 3-step play sleeve. So, and I'm making use of my paper stay, this the doll face, and this is the fabric I'm using. It's a lace fabric, so I'm using this to line the lace fabric first, then the interface. I'm making use of this, and I'm using this pillow line as well. So I need 2 inches pillow line, but I was able to get 1 inch, so that means that we have to double this. I'll join the middle. Let's start to cut my straight sleeve. That's where I'm going to connect the flay. I'm going to stitch the flay on this straight sleeve, but it's not really straight because it has slant shape at the end. And that I measure 21 inches for that, just the way we do normally cut our straight sleeve, just the bent part, the slant part of it. So now, where the sleeve is going to, where the flays are going to be connected, I'm going to start from 4.5 inch. That's for the first one. The second one will be on 2.5, while the first one will be here. So it's just as if I removed 2 inches from them. It is 4.5. Sorry, 2 inches rather. So this one is 4.5. This one is 2.5. Then the last one will be stitched on top of this. So I'm going to rule this to the edge, and for the flay part, I'm going to measure the circumference I have here. You know, I added my seam allowance to this of 1 inch. The total circumference here should be 14. Then I added 1 inch to it, so which means the 14 plus 1 inch, that's what I'm going to cut for this first flay. For the flay, the first step, I folded my fabric, you can see, into 2, just small like that. Then I'm going to pick this edge and go this way, just like biased form. So because the flay is in form of high and low, so the distance between the part that will be at the armpit and the part that will be showing up here is 3 inches. So I'm just going to allow the distance to be 3 inches. It's 3 inches here. Then I'm making use of 8 inches for the length. So I'm going to chop now 8 inches, which means if the long part is going to be 8, the short part will be 5 inches. You can see it will be 5. Then I'll come back to this peak side, then I'll measure it round. I have 5 here, so I'm going around with the 5 inches. Then I'll go ahead and measure the circumference. I'll measure the circumference I have here, if it is equal with the bicep circumference. So then I'll, from this point, measure this round. This is 13, so I'm going around with 13 as well. So I'll go ahead and cut this out. You notice, you see that it is only this that is short, so, and these two must be equal. So what I'll just do is just to reshape it and make the two equal. So this is the first flay, the one that will be down. So the next one that will be on it. Second step now, I folded it the way I did for the first step. Then I subtracted 2.5 inches from the first one. You know, the first one, the length is 8 inches, then minus 2.5, that's 5.5. So what I need here is 5.5. Now I'm gonna head to measure my 5.5, and you know the distance between this and this is 3 inches. So I'll go around with the 4.5 inch I have here. Go around with the 4.5 inches. After measuring here, I'll go ahead and measure what I have here, just 10 inches. Then I'll bring it up with the 10 inches as well. Just to ensure that the circumference you have here align with the part you want to place the flay. Now go ahead and cut it. Shape it. Don't like it the first one, but just to ensure that this part has that curved shape as well. So this for the second one. The last one I folded it. Well, the difference there now is that the first step is much more longer than the second step, but this third one, which is the final, if you see, you will see the distance between that and that of the second step is not really much. So now I removed 2.5 from the first one. Now I'm removing one inch from this one. I hope you understand what I'm saying. I remove the first step, I remove 2.5. Now for the last step, the distance between the last step and the second step is just 1 inch because the distance is normal. So I'm removing 1 inch, which means the 5.5 I used for that, I'm going to use 4.5 for this. Then I'll come back here and measure what I have here now. It's 4.5. Then from here as well, I have like from here around with that. So the circumference I have here, like I said earlier, must align with this shape here. Must align. I've added my paper stitch to each, cut the lining. Then the lace fabric I'm going to use. So I've cut everything and I've added my paper stitch. So to join, I did that for the 3 steps. So to join my pillow line now to attach my pillow line, I'm going to attach it on the doll face fabric. You are stitching, ensure you are not dragging the pillow line on it. I'm going to top stitch it here. I'll stitch my lace fabric on it. If you have hemming gun, you can use hemming gun and iron to this side. Now I've stitched my lace fabric on the doll face. You can see the thread is not showing because I just used this to cover the doll face. So now I'll stitch my interface on it. The interface, I'll just turn it. Then I'll top stitch this side as well. After top stitching this side, I also top stitch the upper part. I've done that for the 3 steps, the 3 flay rather. Now to attach it on my straight sleeve, I will not where each place going to be fixed. So the first flay, I'll measure from the shoulder, the sleeve length. I'll measure 3 inches. I'll root the 3 inches out. Then after that, I'll measure 1 inch. So this is where the second flay is going to be fixed, while the last one will be here. So I will notch it because the chalk is not really reflecting on it, not really showing that much. So I will notch it. Then for this, I will notch here too. For this, the first one, I will stitch the second one as well. Stitch 3 on the straight sleeve. Now I'll stitch the measurement on the sleeve. Stitch the sleeve together. So this is the outcome. Thank you very much for watching this video. Stay blessed.